Hi. So I'm still a little under the weather from yesterday. I wanted to show you something. I got this nighttime cold flu. Cold slash Dan slash flu. It's once I hit the 4th floor, meaning the hollow, which is how I feel right now. I am going to take it. It takes about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to kick in. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta be back at work for another double tomorrow. These are extra doubles, where I have to come in early because we're down a person behind the bar. We also had our busiest day of store history ever, period, today, and we were down a bartender. So Friday we were down a bartender. That was kind of by choice. Our Fridays has been me and Moses, and they're good. I'm still fresh, still good, and Moses and I work together really well. Today we were down a bartender in the morning because one of them is sick. He's feeling under the weather. Got a doctor's note. Don't you dare. Okay. He's got a doctor's note, etc., etc. He's not gonna show up. It would invalidate the usefulness of the DR. DN. Doctor's note. It's not just doctor. So I don't have a doctor, nor a note from him. So I am still working. I finished work. I left work at 10:47 p.m. today, and then I have to be back at 10:00 a.m. I got home at 11. It is now 1:45. I need to get up at 9 o'clock, which is 9 hours, 15 minutes from now. In case anybody needs a little quick math lesson, that's how clocks do in Nintendo. No, it's fine though. I don't feel too much stressed about how much I'm working. I feel a little stressed because I'm mouth breathing a lot, and mouth breathing is gross as hell. I still got the old Tesla in the works. Still haven't heard back from them, but they said they'd get back within a business day, and business has been, I guess regular business is Monday, not whatever day of the week it is, Saturday. So I can expect to hear back later. I can expect to not hear back now. But I want to see. I still feel pretty good about it. All the stuff on the website seems pretty specific, and I'm also very, very stoked. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a way to make it work, even if my credit's good enough. My credit is just not necessarily substantial enough. Credit's this weird game you have to play, and unless you go asking, no one tells you the rules. You just kind of have to. It's like a lot of money stuff. You either have to have been like kind of blessed with a situation. Oh fucking lord, that kind of educates you on its own, or you have to, or you're just gonna be, you know, playing catch up, playing cats up. Playing What's Up, Cat? Which is frustrating, but that's the whole entire world and everything in it. Who you know leads to what you know, leads to how well you do. They don't really make... It's not really... Nobody in the world is incentivized to make sure that people know about credit and stuff. Mostly because I do believe that most credit lending institutions, credit cards, banks, etc. like that, somehow make more money off of defaults or people that can't pay for a long time. You can sell bad credit in some weird, bizarro nonsense world that leads to people making money off of the suffering of others, which is, you know, what it's all about. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm 1 cent under Andromeda Strain. Dude, I would definitely rather not know about it. God damn, that's frustrating. A nickel. A nickel! Oh! A nickel in the brown chest. Woo! This run. The run is already great. Man, I can't believe that. I cannot believe. Oh. Anyway, back to the video. Back to the video. Alright, let's go kill the blue chest. But yeah, we're in a very, very good starting spot right now. Ooh! Oh, that's just a... I thought that was a fucking... Why isn't this working? Hold on. Alright. Alright, good run. Good run so far. Once we hit the hollow, we're going to sleep. Need my medicine. Need to be rested for tomorrow's double. The reason I picked that up was just to remind myself that, God, I didn't even check where the exit was. Whoa. Hey, what? I don't need the sling in my backup slot. Damn it! I'm getting a little big-headed right here, right now. Right here, right now. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Howard Dean, remember him? Yeah. Anyway, I'm still excited about this car. I'm still like unbelievably excited. I was all like, I'm not gonna tell anybody until we have it. I'm just gonna show up with it. And then I've told every single one of my coworkers out of pure excitement. This is the first car that I've bought in my name. I'm 34 years old. It's a little late, but it's also the car that most suits my personality. I'm a PC guy. I like computers. I basically like... I like it when stuff is smart. Like, I love smart devices. I love smart electronics, and I really, really love the idea of a smart vehicle. The most recent video I showed Jackie about Teslas. I showed her, I think, last night or the night before. Basically convinced her that she wants a Tesla. Well, okay, so here's the situation. Back in November of last year, we realized that the federal incentive for buying electric vehicles was about to expire. And we were like, hey, we have some money saved up, let's see if we can order a Tesla, let's get it for you, let's replace your terrible Mazda 3. It's not terrible, but it's like it's starting to fall apart. Let's see if we can't replace that, get you a Tesla. We're doing well enough to afford that probably if we work together. And then she got nervous. She's like, why don't we wait? Why don't we see if we can't get that later? Why don't we kind of weigh our options and look around? She looked, because I have a Kia Soul, she looked and was like, excuse me. She was like, well, why don't I get a Kia Soul EV? And then we looked in it. Those only have a range of about 80 miles. They're the first entrant into the electric vehicle situation by Kia, which a lot of the first vehicles by companies are pretty bad because they don't really understand. It's like internal combustion engines are understood. They're figured out. Maybe they haven't been, like, by the definition of the word perfected, but the who's and how, what's its and why fours are pretty well established. What you got to do to make an internal combustion engine work is known to a very significant degree. So, and when you have a company like Kia that's like, you know, they're like, okay, well, we made a hatchback style car after we made like a sedan, after we made like whatever, and now we're making a performance vehicle. And then they're like, why don't we just convert one of our hatchback city cruisers into a it already gets a pretty good miles per gallon, so we'll know that the people who are interested in it are also interested in an electric vehicle, most likely. It seems to be the MPG conscious that are more likely to go towards EVs, whether through a desire to save money or through a desire to create less resource waste. Either way, EVs and people with high MPG cars are pretty good in the whole Venn diagram cross section. Pretty similar. But if you don't really know how to do it, I think even the Nissan Leaf was pretty rough the first few years. I think 80, 100 miles per gallon was where it started off. It's at 180 now. God, this run is good. And that 180 is a pretty inconsistent 180 if we want to be completely honest. That 180 is 180 with a bunch of bullshit attached to it. That bullshit being, ooh, that reload is too long. It's not worth it. With the duration not being very consistent, the battery having a lot of issue of wearing out, the charges being it had this issue of being like lab tested but not field tested to the same degree. So cold weather really affects. Hey, so Kyle, I don't know if you weren't here yesterday, were you, on the stream? No, nobody's here. Roddy was here for a little bit. But on the stream yesterday, I let it be known that I put in an order for a Tesla Model 3. So, still doing the credit check, but if the credit check is good, everything else is good, and I have myself a computer car with, you know, 6 or 7 years of payments or whatever. I'm pretty stoked. Still hasn't happened yet. If not, I think my mom is gonna. I think my mom will probably co-sign for it, which makes me feel like a baby. But she also co-signed for my wife's Nissan Leaf. It's gonna be really fucking neat having 2 electric vehicles. Yuck and a fucking half. Holy shit. It's not even worth holding on to for a second. Banana's good. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Alright. Keep reminding me. When I hit the hollow, I take the sleeping medicine. We're gonna tell you, Dan. Oh, you're back at the office. You're back punching the clock, and it's cock, as they always say. Well, that sucks. How about you tell your coworkers, since they were late yesterday, they have to be there early today. That sounds like a fucking country song right there. If anyone has ever come up with a country song on the fly, you might have just done that. I'm punching the clock, but it's wow, punching back. Wow. Woo! Let's do that. Let's record that song. Yes, please, Coin Crown. I need some way to steal. 2 weeks, that's when I'll get my Tesla. I'll listen to it in my Tesla. My Tesla. My Tesla. It's kind of scary. I've already put $2,500 down. Basically, so the way the Tesla works, you order it on their website because it's a modern company, the most modern company of all. It's taking from like CarMax and all the other auto websites and saying like, hey, we don't really need a person to come in here and say, ooh, whippity-doo, boy, bippity. I sure do like the look and feel of that car, and I'm gonna buy it here on the lot. You just say, yeah, I've watched 10,000 hours of videos about Tesla. I know that this is what I want. Let's just go online and order it. I put in for the credit check. My credit score is good, but I don't have very much of it, like I said earlier in the video. And then I got a Tesla account that I put all of my information on or whatever. And they said it'll be delivered within 2 weeks. 24 to 48 hours before delivery, you gotta hand us, wait for it, $10,050.17. Hi Sam, how's it going? Sam, you am. And that's on top of the 2,500 I already slipped him. But if I get my 2,500 back, it's fully refundable if I'm not approved. Duh. And I also get the, if I get the car and in 7 days or 1,000 miles, whichever comes first, I don't like the thing because for some reason, talking about Teslas, talking about the one I put my order in for, if for some reason I don't like the thing, then I can just say like, hey, you guys take this back, you come pick it up, I'm not paying for delivery again. You have to pay for delivery, which is a little obnoxious, but you know, I guess I could have maybe, well, I don't know, I think it has to be delivered because they're not manufactured at the locations like other places are. But anyway, they'll pick it up and then you're just done. They might try to convince you to repurchase or something, but I think it's just kind of over. Yeah, it is going to be weird to drop so much money all at once. And then have bills for it after the fact. But you know what? I did the math, and I actually will be saving money based on how much I was freaking putting into savings to buy the thing in 2.5 years. I will be able to put half as much in savings, or put 3/4 as much in savings, and then pay for the car because I'm selling my Kia Soul selling my Soul to my mother. She's finishing the payments on it because she wants it, and then giving me $5,000 on top of that, which is about half the cost of the car. So it's going to be a lot easier to actually pay for the Tesla than to pay for my Kia Soul and save $1,400 a month, which is a ridiculous amount of money to save. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. I spent a lot of money this week. The most money I've ever spent at one point. Second most money I've ever spent. We'll see. That's gonna say like, hey, not only were you not approved, but we're gonna put your name on a list of people that we will never allow to be in Tesla vehicles, even as a passenger. They could say that. The company could go under tomorrow. I can get my car and it's a busted piece of junk that kills me. Yeah, thanks for the gift of way too much money. Now, get the fuck out of here. Get out of our faces. I don't know where the secret room is. Yuck. It's yuck, but I'll kind of use it. I don't have any other real room clears. The fact that I got the Gondromeda strain on the first floor. Can I sell this? Yeah, we're gonna gun munch it. I'm not using finished gun anymore. People are gonna whine about anything. Who gives a fuck? Who cares if people whine? Like, fuck them. What have they made possible, huh? Nothing is the answer. They've done nothing with their lives. They need that many so they can use the same 3 characters they are always going to use. The one that looks like them, the one that their friend made, and then the one that is the most OP. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no, I did find the secret, so nothing. But yeah, the cool thing about Gondromeda strain versus any of the damage ups I could have gotten is it works with anything. Like I was thinking about how, you know, if you get damage ups and then you're using the magic lamp, you're not really you're getting damage up to the initial wiggly shots, but you're not getting uppercut ups. And however, with Gondromeda strain, you are. You're also getting damage ups with poison and fire. You're getting damage ups from literally everything. The DPS cap doesn't hurt your... like, damage ups are hurt by the DPS cap. Because you can still only dish out so much damage per second with the DPS cap in question, but or in play. But if you just lower the boss's maximum health, the DPS cap can stay the same and not affect things. Is that right, or do I have the wrong idea about how Deep's caps works? Because it sounds right to me. It sounds... Ah, you son of a... But... It feels like the DPS cap is not changed, but their maximum HP has changed. So, Andromeda Strain is the best damage up the game can offer. Is that right? In terms of bosses? I'm sure someone will do the numbers and be like, nah, you're a dumb fucking idiot. How would you ever deign to believe such a thing? I don't know what that word means. Danish person to believe such a thing. I feel like I'm using the Gilded Hydra as the world's worst version of the elephant gun. I prefer the elephant gun because at full health you get 2 shots. The Gilded Hydra is only one of those, I've been suffering for a long time, here's something that helped. And it's got a high fucking magnificence rating. I think it's an S or an A. We'll get the Luxon cannon at the end of this one. There's a sales creep right there. Yeah, it's an A. I mean an S. I don't know how to read letters. I know how to read, I don't know how to read the individual letters, though. So if I got a, if there was a Vampier, then I could make the Gilded Hydra really good before a boss or something, and then fill my hearts back up. But in every other circumstance, it's kind of a worthless gun. $60 damage is good, though. Dang. Big Trish. It still is really good as a one-off weapon. Like, I do not mind having that kind of explosive damage to just pop a room or pop one dude real quick and then go back to my ammo-efficient gun. Large garbage. Garbejo. If I had, like, fast reloads, then it would actually even be okay as a one-shot thing. Because its reload time is not mega doo-doo, but it's kind of small doo-doo. Wow, it handled that extremely efficiently. Dark Souls 3? Oh, I like it. I like that game. We never played that together, did we? Oh wait, you're like really good at it, right? That's no fun. Oh. Dick Suck 3? What have you been doing? Who? Oh, it's Kyo who's really good at it. Yeah. That's right, he's the one who was speed-ranning it. Who speed-runned it. Who speed-runned those jewels. It was funny, when we were all playing together, he was having kind of a hard time. I think multiplayer fucked with him. And like doing the game not the right way, but like the way where you couldn't like do skips and shit like that was like more difficult than he was ready for. Not difficult, but like tedious. He wasn't using all of his Nalehiho to combust as quickly as possible. Remind me when I get to the hollow, I need to take some sleeping meds. Damn, what's wrong with me? Ah! Yipes. Yipes on dipes. Diapers. Whenever I think of, ooh, the better version of the Gilded Hydra. Whenever I see the name Kyo written down, I think of that guy from Star Wars sequels. Kyo Red. Should use the blank. Ooh, both free? Don't mind if I do not mind. So there's a chance I'll just keep this one. Does anybody talk about how big his chest is? People stupid? They don't know that his pants is just pulled up? You can't pull up pants and say, "Ooh, that guy's got a big chest because his pants are so high." Backup gun. So backup gun with a charge shot. PT good. PT Barnum and Bailey. This one's going in the garbage. I know this gun all too well because it is Rufus's weapon of has been forced to have. 10. I always say 9, so I'm saying 10. Give me the good one. Ooh, maybe. Don't fall down and take no dammies. So a lot of these weapons I kind of want to keep because I got that flippity deep. I got that backup gun. But it's probs, knobs, worth it. You get out of here. I was gonna. Oh wait, I'm poison proof. Well, too late. You get out of here, because you're worth a lot of money. You get out of here because you're just garbage. You get out of here because it's too late in the game. Let's get out of here. Me get out of here. I've been mouth breathing for 3 goddamned motherfucking days and I hate it. Ugh. Oopity-doo. No, it just makes you wake up. It doesn't make you smell better. You're thinking of bathing. Huh. Well, I have a regular cold, an old regular Joe style regular cold. So, I've been dumping mad sineys all over the place. Been emptying my nose holes pretty good. I just am gonna suffer for a couple more days and then keep on creeping on. Dude, give me the makeshift cannon. Give me the makeshift cannon, game. You coward. Makeshift cannon plus backup shots good. You don't have the balls to do it, game. And then I'll buy that magazine rack. And show who is the one with all the balls. Who is the man with all the balls and shaft? Whoa, not one of you guys is blue? I just cleared out 5 red shotgun kin with 1 single pull of the trigger from the charge gun. That was crazy. Ew, that's gross. Why would I want to pay for that? Hey, do you want to have a mucus barf? That'll be $500. I'm assuming that's how much they smell. Sell for. I think a lot of people really get their gross rocks off from kicking out the nastiest bug loads. But for me, it's actually just gross. Every time I blow my nose, I'm like, that's fucking sick. Like, I mean, I get the satisfaction because all that stuff was just coursing around inside your actual skin, which is pretty bad. But I think it's still pretty gnarly. Gnarly like a naughty pun. Naughty. That's one naughty pun. You don't have to, you can't tell me what to focus on. I'll focus on all the bad stuff. The shitty parts. My history with mad bugs. The time that I was working as a server and no one told me that I had a giant snot glob on my freaking face. Hey, where are these fucking shots going? This is horseshit. It's like, for some reason, now that I have backup gun with this thing, my shots are going crazy indirect. Work's going great. Well, I mean, it sucks because we've been understaffed like every day I've worked, and we just had our busiest day of all time yesterday. Today, I mean. And I was understaffed all morning, so I just fucking suffered all morning. But I'm making a ton of money. It's hard to be excited about it when you're kind of sick, but like, and making the good dollars is really costing you in terms of the cold, because I'm working very, very hard while feeling very, very garbage-esque. Garbistical. But it's lucrative as fuck. So I guess I should just shut up and roll around in my dollars. Like Scrooge McDick. Yay. This one's gonna have the fucking boomerang in it right here. Yay! I was right for the second time! I gotta ask you something. Here it goes. Here's the question. Stop using shitty laptops. You got good PCs now. Just throw that one in the dump. You meant to say flams and you know it. You typed flams wrong and you're like, ooh boy, that feels good. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna get this magazine rack. Alright. Doing the thing, 30 milliliters of knockout juice. So that this little boy can wake up strong and muscly. I'm gonna feel crazy by the time I'm in bullet hell. Is there an ant on my neck? I'm gonna see how well this does. Pop. Nope, didn't kill both of them, so it's worthless. Dude, get that thing in the trash. Get that thing in the trash can. Is the backup shot gonna be just as good? It is, okay. So if I'm feeling feistly, I can totally double up on the damn midge. It's probably still saw it. I hate using the bow. Ah, you gotta be assing me. You gotta be shitting me in the regular ass. Ooh, sucks. Kyle, did it not work at all? Wait. So it expelled flames, and then what had happened was... ... You fill in that part. You put the fire out. Did the computer just kaput ski? Is it just a dead little ghost? How long have you had that laptop? And how old is the charger? Yo, that almost freaking hurt. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I almost fell off that, fell off into that pit the second I finished up that attack. I don't know why I was holding on to that charge of that item. God! I mean, I guess mine's best friend... Oh, mine's best friend is infinite money. What you need to do is... And trust me on this, buy a brand new one for like 19 bucks and then have it forever. Ah, that was scary. This game gives you too much money once you're at the very end. Did you guys hear that my boy Bernie Sanders called the P-Res a straight-up idiot for being a climate change denialer? It's weird how many people needed to hear Bernie Sanders talk on Joe Rogan before they, like, listened to what he had to say. That Joe Rogan Experience podcast with him has convinced a lot of dumb people. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Joe Rogan. The fact that he is cool with the Sandy Hook denier, Alex Jones, is enough of a reason for me to just say, fuck off, Joe Rogan. However, the show is doing great things for Sanders' numbers, and as a teetotum socialist myself, I think that I'm okay with that benefit. Ooh, it's raining outside. It sounds really fucking good. Like, sexy. It sounds like a pair of titties outside. The sexiest sound. Oops, 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 oops. No, he doesn't. He wants to legalize weed, but he doesn't actually smoke it anymore, according to himself. You know what? I just want to say this: legalize weed, use it for healthcare for all. Done and done. Like, just you're done. The fucking whole issue is solved right there. You're fucking done. Nothing else needs to be done. Legalize weed, use it for Medicare for all. Do the two things the Republicans hate the most, and then everybody will benefit, and they'll be like, oh yeah! We got billions of extra dollars that people were giving to, like, illegal drug lords, and my skin's not falling off from diseases? I'm just telling you what his platform says. What is this? Lightning? Water? No. Remains. It poisons, but it don't look like it do. Yuck. This gun's too big. Give me a smaller gun or give me death. What are you, Hitler's twin brother, Hortler? Yeah, he's a twin, but he got a different last name. What of it? You have a problem with that. You're a racist. Where is all the secret rooms is at? I don't need to give this guy any more anything. Check here. Oh, it's out. It's not there. Did you guys see that Taito Aikekuki, the Disney director of Marvel's Thor Ragnarok and Thor 4 Love and Thunder, is directing a movie in which he plays Adolf Hitler. And it's a comedy. He's a kid's imaginary friend, Adolf Hitler, during Nazi Germany times. It's like he doesn't care that he's got Disney funding his biggest projects and making him his most money. He's still gonna make the fucking movie where he wears a Hitler mustache and a Hitler costume and Hitler's the place all up. Because he's a comedian first, and then a Marvel's Thor 3 and Thor 4 director second. I got hit. Blurred. These guys just Hitlered the shit out of me with their bullets. What's the name of this? I gotta find the movie. I gotta find the movie. Hold on, I gotta find the movie. Hold on. Taika Waititi Hitler, man, movie. Jojo Rabbit. Look up the trailer for Jojo Rabbit. I'll actually watch the trailer after this gungeon, so you don't have to look it up yourself and explode your computer to death. Ooh, my ears just popped. Ha. Ha. Hey, buddies, don't touch me, buddies. Here I am using a weapon using two weapons I don't need to use these things. For what reason? Durno. Hoop ha ha, hoop ha ha, hoop ha ha, hoop ha ha, hoop ha 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 ha, hoop ha ha, hoop ha 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 ha. I feel like I'm making a skit from a 1995 rap album or something. Like something De La Soul and Q-Tip would have been a part of. Tribe Called Quest. Hoop ha ha, hoop ha 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 ha. That's weird. It usually agrees with mine. Electricular fire. Electricular fire. Hoop ha ha, hoop ha 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 ha. Sorry. Oh, shooting my gun by accident. Shooting my Gant by accident. Shooting my goon by accident. Shooting my Gant by accident. Shooting my Gant by accident. There's this old, I don't know what you want to call it, kids thingy-majig, that I kind of remember because my friend I'll say his first and last name. I don't know if he even exists anymore. My friend at the time, Nick Ehrman, his mom did. We were at some like summer camp or something, and his mom did it. And they had to do this thing. It was like, there's a bear over there. There's a bar over there. There's a beer over there. There's a burr over there. And I remember thinking it was the fucking funniest shit that has ever been performed by anybody, anywhere, ever, for anyone, for any reason. The end. I don't know why I brought it up. I forgot what initialized me talking about it. What started it up. What revved the run. Hoop, ha ha, hoop, ha ha, ha ha. Man, I feel dumb. Put in like a good, funny kind of laughs a lot style way. Woo! Woo! Can I get another shot, please? I have too much money in my pockets. Ooh, damn. I do not like keeping this armor. They keep giving it to me, I'm like, no thanks. Fuck yeah. Look at him duck. Ooh, Mimic gives you flame sticks? Aw, wait. Shit. Wait. Okay, don't wait any longer. Hey, that thing is not latching on like I want it to. Yuck. Yucka. Yucka, 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 yucka. Look here, look a shorty got back. I've been getting the backup gun a lot recently. It's weird. Weird indeed. Cool. Cool, baby. I pretty much can, I think, as long as I land all the hits, can use that. Nope, not back to back. It has a slightly longer charge than I thought. Or I wasn't using my gunny oneies fasty lasty. I don't have any way to run through these, so we'll do that. Ugh! Blanket. Blanks, but no blanks. Ah, blanks. Oh my god, the Void Core Cannon was not ripping this guy a new Juan the way I thought it would. Like a deep stat dive would be great, a la Isaac. I know that Isaac and Gungeon, this is difference! But like, there's a whole collection of stats in Isaac where you can see like how many times you've been killed by each individual enemy, how many you've come across, how many you've taken out, how many times you've been killed by it. And it's like, I don't dive into it too frequently, but it's definitely cool as fuck to see every once in a while. It feels really good to just, like... I took the medicine, man. Oh my god, this damage is garbage. Difference! Yeah, I seem a little hyper, don't I, for having taken sleeping medicine. I can feel it, though. I can feel it coursing through my bloodstream. It's funny, the closest I ever feel to being drunk is sleeping medicine these days. And I fucking treasure every second of it. Just kidding, drinking's bad. I don't miss it. Bitch. No sir, E. I actually don't miss it, but I do miss being a total whacked out freakazoid when I was smoking it all up. The alcohol, that is. Smoking all the alcohol. Being weird. Making people laugh more than I do normal style. It's not worth it for the terrible health detriments, the arguments I gotten with my wife, the money spent, the number of times I should have been arrested for driving, etc., etc., etc. Oh, my nuts, man. My nuts are like puddles. It's hot in here. I got nuts like a pile of water. Yeah. Squeak. He's got nuts like a pile of water. So none of this thing is so homing, the cooler glaive, that it won't shoot out backwards even if you put an enemy behind you with the backup gun. Like a pile of water. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel insanity. Insanity. Buenos dias. He's got nuts like a pile of water. Yeah, puddle. It's hot in here. You can't catch this? You dead ass. Motherfucker. You know, sometimes I look at like successful streamers and I'm like, why do they have all these weird affectations when they're on stream? Why do they act so strange? Why do they put on a show so much? And then I'm like, he's got nuts like a pile of water. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a camera on me and I gotta perform for fucking everybody's clown. Nah, this is how I am with Jackie in private, but but you guys get to see a little bit of it. I don't know how I managed to convince a woman to marry me. I don't understand how she puts up with what I assume is hilarious, but has got to be the most god-awful, scarily, like, psychopathic joke telling. Like, it doesn't make sense. And it's not like it doesn't make sense like I'm very random, like banana, pancake, flapjack, cheese, monkey, pirate. It's like the other stuff where I just keep saying pile of water. I would love to make a t-shirt that says he's got nuts like a pile of water. God, if only doing things was completely free. Whoop. Get away from me! Yes. I wouldn't be able to stand it. If I was in, like, a slightly different mood. Like, there's gonna be a time where I look back on this very moment and I'm like, God, what a dumb jackass. Like, who is he fooling? This is me thinking of me. Like, and that time is gonna be like 11:30 tomorrow morning. Like, let alone being in the fucking same room as myself, live and in person. That would be obnoxious. It'd be insufferable. Hey, where's the other guy? Dead? Good. It's the whole twins dilemma. I feel like most twins, in actuality, like, they grow to like resent one another because they have to see especially like identical twins with very similar behaviors. They have to see an unfiltered mirror image of themselves go out in the world and be a moron. Like, I haven't known any sets of identical twins who just like adored one another. It's always been this kind of weird, slightly combative, contentious, like, I'm the one who matters kind of personality, or a complete indifference to the existence of the identical twin. Like, they basically act as if the other person doesn't exist. How do I have... Oh, because I'm in this thing. Hi, baby.
Hi, Bobby.
You're on the stream. Kyle says hello. I'm glad you didn't say Heil, because I know you were about to.
I really was. So Lola's pretty much down, I think. Pretty confident to host it for Portland.
Okay. Boy, I'm glad you remembered to ask somebody.
Yeah, I know, right? It kind of slipped my mind until, like, today.
Yeah, it slipped my mind until mere seconds ago. But that's good.
They feel pretty at home there, which is nice. I mean, at our house.
Yeah.
I'm having a real, like, I want to drink tonight. This feels bad.
Well, you gotta hit those struggles and surmount them. You know? It's okay to have that feeling, but it's also important to learn to master that feeling, you know? It doesn't suck. It's great. That's what becoming a better person is all about.
Really?
Yes. It's gonna be a struggle. Struggles are good for the mind and the soul. Like, for real. You're gonna benefit from having a hard time sometimes. Whoops. I love you, baby. You're doing great. What? Oh, I thought you said the cutest insist.
It's true.
The cutest do. I already took NyQuil. I've been saying my nuts feel like a pile of water for the last 15 minutes on stream.
Your nuts feel like a pile of water?
Yeah, they're all sweaty and sloppy. It's gross.
Because they're wet. He's got sweaty nuts. Low enough now.
That's good. I've been saying it to anybody on Twitch.tv.
Anyone who will listen.
Oh.
Hi, Rach. Want to hear something funny about music?
Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. I'm on the lich, so I will be done in a second. Okay. Love you, baby.
Think it's your bitch.
All right. What was I supposed to use on this guy? I think that gun might be worse than I think that gun might be. Than I had think the gun were before. Or maybe it's only good if you switch off of it. I think that what might be it is. Woo! Okay, that was some good dodging. Dodging bullets like Boris T. Ah! Why do they call them bullets? The bullet bucket. He dodges bullets. Ah, fuck! Get out of the fire, you Dumbo. I keep calling myself as an insult Dumbo. I got a secret to tell you. I don't think I've ever fully watched the movie Dumbo. Oh my god! No, I got hit by my own fire. That doesn't count. Fuck! I feel like if you get hot, spicy hot rounds, you should have infinity fire protection. No LF from my own flames. I know Dumbo had some racist birds singing songs to him, and like he got drunk on some alcohol and started hallucinating. But I don't know what the fuck that movie was about, and it seems real stupid. Dumbo, the sad circus elephant. He's sad because circuses are torturous prisons. After the movie Dumbo came out, elephants were found all over the fucking place in circuses. Like, the number of circus elephants in existence increased because of the movie about how torturous circuses were to elephants. Disney, you missed the point. You failed. Also, I don't remember the movie. I don't know if that was the point. Alien, warning sign, lightning, Eaton head Kappa, I think that's Kappa. And then some sort of Christmas condiment jar. I really wish I had, like, remote control bullets or something. Oh, you can't even see where the free zone is. Oh, really? Because his ears were so big? It was a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, wasn't it? That was the story. That's also the other part of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer story. Animals are only good if they're useful to people. Well, we got an LG. It's better than last time. But this stream, it's not over yet. It's 109. I want to show you that trailer for Jojo's Rabbit, or Jojo Rabbit. And I want to show you a pretty, and show what my Tesla is going to look like if it's going to go through. Man, it feels good to get an LG after a long time of not getting one.